It is April 30th, 2025, and I have yet to see Sinners. So last night I was doing some editing on a couple of my videos, and I was like, you know what? Let me go see what time this movie is showing so I can be prepared to buy my ticket early and make sure that I get to see this movie in IMAX. That's the key point here. I want to see it in IMAX. So when I checked the times last night, it turns out that this movie is getting kicked out of IMAX because of that new Marvel movie Thunderbolts. So today we're going to go see Sinners in IMAX. I have a 12 o'clock showing, and because I work for myself, I don't have to call off. I don't have to get PTO. I don't have to talk to anybody. I mean, I had to talk to the wife and be like, hey, for 2 hours, I'm going to go watch this movie. But of course, we're good to go. So let's head to the movies. It's been a while since I've been in a mall. I've never been to this mall, so let's see where the movie theater is. Right, we are out of the movie. I just finished watching Sinners for the first time, and holy crap, that movie was awesome. There was, man, so many favorite scenes. I would highly suggest seeing it in IMAX if you get a chance. There's one scene in which things go down where the screen like expanded in real time. Like you see the screen expand, and that shit was amazing. Man, I had to see that. That movie was unapologetically what it needed to be. It was amazing seeing all the music, all the actors. Michael B. Jordan might be my favorite actor now. I had no idea he can act that well. There's like so many amazing scenes that stick out, but the one that kind of blew my mind is when Sammy first started playing, and he was like, I'm not even gonna spoil it. When Sammy was playing at the spot where he was like letting loose, like that part was amazing. That was part of my favorite part of the movie. Second part is when the, I don't want to spoil anything, but a drunk character said, oh, he's busy. And that shit was funny to me. Knowing that this movie was written, directed, and produced by Ryan Coogler is amazing. It gives Black creators out there a chance to see themselves or see somebody that looks like them doing things that they want to do. And I gotta say, this is going to be huge for any new creators just starting out. It's huge for me. I'm an old ass creator, and it was encouraging seeing everything that he did with this movie. Because I'm a nerd, I typically look at movies and not just what's going on screen, but how did they shoot this? Why did he pick this shot to frame? Why is the music swelling at this part and quiet at this part? There was a part where they were doing a flashback, and what they did in that scene was amazing. Like, I didn't have to go through the traumatic display of what he was saying. He explained exactly what happened, and it was a fucked up story, but all you heard was the kind of what he probably was thinking of, or what he was hearing as he was telling the story. Oh my gosh. There's so many parts where I teared up. Like, I was not expecting that. Also, for like probably an hour of the movie, I forgot there was vampires in it. Aside from, there were slight parts where it was like, ooh, kind of a jump scare just to make sure that you're awake. But for the most part, watching the first half of this movie, I want a TV series. I want a TV show. All of the characters, Stack and Smoke, man. Stack and Smoke. Like, oh, this movie did such a great job of building tension. There are moments in the movie, because you're the audience, you know exactly what's going on. And the characters, of course, not knowing anything, are putting themselves in situations in which it makes you think in your brain, what the fuck are you doing? Stop doing that. Don't go there. Why? But holy crap. As I think of more things, I keep turning this camera on. I'm like, oh, this part where he did this, but it's in the spoiler, so I can't share that with you. It's hard to talk about a movie when you don't want to spoil it, but I highly suggest if you are scared of movies, or if you don't do scary movies, you should check this out. It was not that scary. I don't do scary movies. I hate scary movies, but this one, they did a good job with it. It's not terrifying. It will make you go, oh, and there were a lot of tense parts, but nothing extremely scary. So highly recommended. 10 out of 10. I will be watching this movie again. I don't know when, but Man, I'm so glad I got to see that. So it's been a few hours since I've seen the movie, and I'm still in awe of that entire thing. I wish it was already out so I can immediately watch it again. Of course, I can go to the movie theater and watch it, and I might do that if for some reason it's still in IMAX. I don't think it's gonna be in IMAX, and I don't know if I really wanna see it on a smaller screen. I'll wait until I can watch it in the comfort of my own home. More than anything, I think watching the movie just reminded me that we need to make content. We need to show up in these spaces because when we do, amazing things happen. I'm not one for records or anything like that, but apparently this movie is smashing records left and right. And that just goes to show you when we show up, when we put our all into something, especially something that we own, something that we created from the heart, it's always gonna do numbers. It's always gonna be amazing. So yes, thank you, Ryan Coogler, for putting this movie out. And thank you for all the interviews you've been doing to promote it. I'm not even watching it to get a sense of the movie. I just like hearing you talk about your process. So if you ever wanna be on a podcast, hit me up. I got one, and I think you'd be perfect for it. All right, with that, I'm gonna finish out walking my little lap. I'm gonna finish my mental break out here in nature and get back to work. And you know what, before we go, here's a challenge. The challenge is this: take that one project that you've been working on, that you've just been, kind of sitting on and not really putting any effort into, and start putting effort into it. Start putting work into it. And you don't have to finish it this week, but try to get some work in on it. You never know where it might end up. All right, as always, protect your mental, keep creating content, and I'll see you in the next one.